The next art piece from Africa that we're going to talk about is the Ikenga, which is also known as a shrine figure, and it's from the Igbo peoples, which lived in modern day Nigeria. And they generally date between the 19th to 20th century, and they are made out of carved wood. The one we're covering for this class is actually in the Brooklyn Museum in New York, if you wanted to see it. And this is different from some of the African art because it's sculpture and it's in the round. The Ikenga or the Igbo peoples are very different from some of the other African groups because there are no chiefs in this society. This society was considered very aggressive, and they had an upwardly mobile system where it didn't matter where you're birthed or who you're born to, that if you worked hard and you were successful, then it's because you earned it, not because of who you came from. So the Igbo people of Nigeria had this egalitarian and highly competitive social system. And so they're preoccupied with personal achievement. So this preoccupation is reflected in their art, in the abundance of the Ikenga carvings, which symbolize personal success and individual attainment. And this is supposed to be a personal altar for men. So the Ikenga is as a shrine, or it could be considered a symbol or an idea that incorporates a person's chi, his ancestors, his right arm or hand. Also, the Ikenga can also show his power, or Ike, I-K-E, as well as spiritual activation through prayer and sacrifice. Young men generally would acquire Ikenga figures at varying ages in the different regions, but commonly had one by the time they were married and had established a family. The images are frequently carved using male hardwoods, such as the Iroko, Iroko, and the Ojai, I'm guessing Oji. And then normally an Ikenga is consecrated in the presence of one's lineage and or people who are of the same age or age mates. So it would be done as a group. The shrine to the right hand is supposed to be the hand of action, and the right hand would hold tools or weapons. It would be used to make sacrifices or conduct rituals and alerts to speak at public forums. So in this upwardly mobile society in which you can advance through your own work and success, having this shrine would be a very important status symbol. It would receive daily offerings in order to give the offerer success in everything they did. The imagery is aimed at this ideal. Ikenga figures always have horns. In its simplest form, it consists of only a cylindrical block and projecting horns, but some of them get a lot more detailed. The horns symbolizes the aggressive, assertive, and powerful nature of the male animal. Also, there is scarification on the Ikenga figures, and that's known as Ichi, I-C-H-I. The highly ranking individuals in the Igbo societies would get scars in order to visually show how successful they were within society. And again, that would be similar to tattooing. Some of the Ikenga figures would have two sides or two-faced. So one of the faces was supposed to be looking to the past, and the other side, the other face, is looking to the future. Many depict a seated male that is holding a sword in his right hand, and the severed head of an enemy in his left symbolize achievement in traditional society. So the middle and the right picture definitely shows that. This would generally be located in the home of an affluent Igbo men and women. It is believed to bring its owners wealth and fortune, and is also protection. And it was maintained in that man's home, and generally it was destroyed when the owner died so that no one can use it after, because it was supposed to be a reflection of something that they earned. It wasn't supposed to be something to be handed down. So, you know, we don't have nearly as many of these Ikenga shrine figures as the masks of the societies that we've studied before, but the ones that we do have are pretty cool looking. So that's the Igbo shrine figures.